Hey guys, Queen Esther here. In this video, I'm going to show you how to make authentic Ghana Waakye, which is also rice and beans. This flavorful meal is packed with some side dishes like plantain, gari, some stew. I will show you guys all the 9 yards how to make this flavorful meal. So if you are interested and you never had this meal before, I urge you to stay tuned and pay attention. Take a note or grab your pen, your paper, and let's make this delicious meal from home. So for the seasoning, that's what I have here: some white peppercorn. I have also here some black pepper here. I have some rosemary. I have some coriander here. I have some anise seed, some red chili sauce, some chicken bouillon, and I have some curry here. I also have some salt for seasoning. And then let's move on to my vegetables. I have some tomatoes. I already cut them and then remove the seed out of them, and I place them like so. I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to cut them. I have here 5 onions, 3 red and then 2 white onions, and I also have here some gingers. I have some garlic. Here's some garlic already peeled. I have some fresh rosemary. I have some pepper here, so you can use it according to taste. Now let's get started. All right, now I'm using half an onion, this time some of some ginger and some garlic there, as well as some habanero pepper. I blended it a little bit, and I'm going to continue adding the remaining to create some space like so. Add the pepper. I'm going to blend this out. I'm going to go ahead and pour some out of my blender. I'm using the smaller one because it blends better. And then what I will go ahead and add my seasoning in there like so. And then I'm going to go ahead and add half a tablespoon, just a little bit more of this here, of my chicken bouillon. Right, and then my curry, half of that, and I'll go ahead and add some salt, some pink salt. I'm going to go ahead and add some water like so, and we're going to blend it. Now that it's blended, just how it looks like, and here's the remaining of what I blended. I'm going to add all of them together so I can mix it so it can all be even. To mix it like so. The aroma smells so good. So now what's next is that I'm going to go ahead and put the meat in the bowl here. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go ahead and pour this over. Then I'm going to leave it so I can use it for my fish marination. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and stir it up. Here's the fish. I wash my hands before starting this. Alright, let's marinate it very well. So here's that right here. I'm going to cover that. Alright, I'm going to put another one here. Now that the fish is well marinated, I'm going to go ahead, cover it, and put it in the fridge till it's ready to fry, like so. So now the next, I'm just going to go ahead and add some water in here from the blender, and also from the little bowl that was on the side. And I'm going to this cook until it's in the rice on the stove and move to the next step. This one, we want to go ahead and cut the tomatoes like so, removing the seed. Mix one in there. And in the bowl like so. That and cook it for 5 minutes. So now we're going to continue with blending the remaining. Alright, I still have some more onion here. I'm going to go ahead and add some water in here. Alright, I'm going to cover it up. When it's reduced, I'm going to go ahead and add some more rest of the onion here there. To complete the blending. We want this to be smooth. So now that it's blended, I'm going to go ahead and transfer it over to a bowl like so. I'll get rosemary on there and then some like so we'll put on the side. I went ahead and blended the remainder of the garlic as well as a little bit ginger. I put some garlic in the onion blend, put on the side right here because I want to use that because I'm making a lot of stew and I didn't use too much garlic, so that's what's happening. So right now we have the tomato sauce. I'm also boiling the one on the fire. I'm going to add to it some tomato paste and the onion. All right, prepping for this right here. I'm going to put some black pepper in here and then some chili flakes that in there. Then we're going to blend it. This is the season for, I'm going to actually add a little bit of this right here. This is clove, it's optional. I'm going to add a little bit, it's already blended, but I'm going to add a little bit of that in the clove powder. Right, then we're going to blend this. So at this moment we are going to do what is called a clacklo. I already cut them in half. So now I'm just doing this like so, and then the sheet is using as a protection. So go ahead and get this bad boy going. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and put us this spices that we did earlier. Put that on here like so. Just can get it well seasoned. To go ahead and put this onion and ginger that we did earlier. Put some on there to marinate. I'm going to go add some salt to taste. Mix everything up. Okay, actually you call it a color with it, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm going to go ahead and cover it up with some thing and let it marinate till it's ready to fry it. So I'm going to cover it up like so. And then I'm going to leave this to also marinate very well. I'm putting it in the fridge. So the meat has been cooked for quite some time now. Now I'm going to go ahead and remove some of the meat out here and put it here so we can proceed to the next step. I'm going to leave the cow skin to cook a little bit more. Alright, at this point we're just going to go ahead and add some oil to fry the meat. Alright, the pot is kind of hot already, so I'm going to go ahead and transfer the meat over. when the tomato has done very well, completed things, I'm going to go ahead and blend it. It has been well blended, very soft to it, and we're going to put it on the side. Alright, in the same thing, we're going to go ahead and fry the fish. Just drench it in some all-purpose seasoning flour, all-purpose flour, man. Like this. So we're going to start doing the beans. So this beans has been soaked for over 2 hours now. So I'm going to go ahead and clean up and then bring it in the pots. This moment here is the beans here. It's been washed. I'm going to go ahead and transfer that over into this bowl here. And I'm going to go ahead and have these waakye leaves. I cut them into half. I'm putting a lot because I love my waakye to be super red. To go ahead and pour some water on top of it. We're going to boil it, and after a little while I'm going to also add some baking soda on it so you can bring the color out. Alright, the fish looks ready now. So this one everybody even at the beginning, but hey, it's still fine, so it's good. So here's how the thing is looking. I put some baking powder in it, baking soda in there. Soda in there. Teaspoon, so you can bring the color. Let's let it put some more. At this moment, I'm going to go ahead and add some baking soda in this, so you can remove the little, you know how tomato paste has this taste. Remove that paste out of it. Go ahead and add the onion puree and ginger. Let it. In the meantime, also my other tomato sauce that I removed from the can, I'm also cooking on the side. That way when I put everything in there, it's going to be cooked. Because I'm doing so much, so using canned tomato sauce and then tomato that I turned into my own homemade tomato sauce. So I'm using both. So this is how it's looking like now. I'm going to add a little bit of oil because I'm doing so much. And afterwards, we're going to remove this oil anyways. We want to remove the oil on the surface, but we need it for this type of food cooking. So I'm going to add it out the oil and let it cook for a good 15 minutes, 10 to 20 minutes. Now that the stew has been on the fire for 20 minutes and it look like so, I'll proceed by adding the tomato sauce that was on the fire. This was a tomato that was boiled by itself, and I'll also add blended it up, and then this that was already from the can that was on the sauce on the fire. And I will also go ahead in a few minutes add the tomato can that was boiling. I'll show you guys that was boiling on the side, just like so. I'm adding that now also to the remaining of the stew. So everything right now is pretty much cooked. This is why it's going to help you move faster. All right, so let's go ahead and continue to the next step. Once everything is in the pot, it's time to stir it up and mix it very well. This may take some time, but take your time and be patient with it, and then cover it up and let it cook for extra 10 to 15 minutes. Right now, I'm removing all the leaves that I put in the beans, and I also changed my pot. Since I'm going to cook the rice in the pot, I changed it up, and this is how it's looking like. And it's looking really red. This is how I like my waakye, my rice and beans to look like, super red and delicious. Now I'm adding some salt to the remaining of the beans, and this is the water the beans also left in there. And we cook the beans with the leaves without any salt in there. So this is the time that I'm adding the salt, and I'm also going to be using some jasmine rice. Wash the jasmine rice, and I'm going to be added to this mix in a few minutes, and we're going to let it cook until the water is completely absorbed in the rice. So let's move forward. So this is how it looks like now. I went back and add some more of the leaves in there because I want my thing to be super red. This is how I like mine. You don't have to. This is optional because I'm cooking so much. I'm not gonna waste of it. So I added some of the leaves back in. I'm going to add a little bit water on top of it, like so. And taste for salt as well. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and use some coconut oil on top of it. Alright, I'm going to let this cook gently. I'm going to add a little bit of salt so I can finish some stuff. Add a little bit of salt. Alright, so you want to cover this and let it cook. So at this point, we're going to go ahead and resume. This is how it's looking like right now. Now we're going to go ahead and add our cow stock, okay? Put all of that goodness in here. I'm gonna stir this very well. I'm gonna add some extra pepper in there because it's so not spicy at all. This is optional. So let's go ahead and add cow, the fish. I mean that we fried in there as well. Okay, the moisture is going to soften up the meat in there. At this point, we're then going to go ahead and add some more seasoning or salt. Just missing some. Some salt. To mix it. So at this point, I want to add some more chicken bouillon because it's missing some seasoning there. Add some onion powder. This is optional. Okay. is missing some seasoning for me. So I want to go ahead and mix it up. Guys, if you watch all the way to here, please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to this channel, and share. Thank you. So after it has been on the fire for an additional 10 minutes, I'm now ready to add my fish. Right now, the fish is the last thing that you add. And I also added some onion. Those are optional. You can see the white thing that you see there. Those are onion, fresh onion that I added there. I love onion in my stew. Make it taste super delicious. Then I add the egg. And we are officially done. Okay? Officially done. Like so, yes. You now have Ghana Waakye with that egg, huh? And I think it's done. Here's how the Waakye looks like. Okay, it's ready. Ready. Go ahead and make sure you remove the leaves out. At this point, remove all the excess leaves out of it. Like so. And yeah, it's ready. Just want to make sure I show you guys how to do that one too. Alright, at this moment, stew is here. I'm going to take a little bit and then put a little stew on our spaghetti here, so we can just mix it. I want to just mix it like so. See how it comes out to look. Here it is. I want to go ahead and transfer this over here. What I simply did with this one, I put some water in it, sprinkle it, and then that's it. Put some oil. Some pink pepper, and that's it with this one. So we have the Waakye stew with a lot of it, and here's how the Waakye looks like. So much. I hope you guys make your own and you enjoy it. This is how it looks like. Make a big old pot.